The Go reboot of Teen Titans has met up with Lauren Faust's DC Superhero Girls a couple of times, as not everybody likes one show, and especially not everyone likes the other. You know which is which, and despite all odds, a movie with the two shows was made, and I strangely felt the desire to see it as well as make a review. No matter whose side you're on, because there are many to choose from here, I must let my spoiler alert accompany you in what you're about to witness. This one is quite the doozy, fair warning, and I shall get started before you get lost in the middle of nowhere, if that's alright. Hey, I'm Owen, the fiction fanboy, and here's my review on Teen Titans Go and DC Superhero Girls, Mayhem in the Multiverse. Our tale begins with the Titans being so overjoyed of their new TV and shelves that they shake said shelves, and Beast Boy found a strange gem, so he used it as a bookend for support. Upon turning the telly on, Control Freak appeared and announced the Superhero Team crossover event. Not sure of what to do, the Titans and Control Freak watch the film. That story commences with the DC Superhero Girls battling Poison Ivy, Giganta, Livewire, Catwoman, Star Sapphire, and Harley Quinn, who still as BFF struggles with Batgirl since the Halloween affair. Zatanna's anger triggered dark magic for a bit, yet a quick calming relieved the sorcery, and while the baddies were stopped, a portal took them elsewhere. Meeting up at Sweet Justice, the girls told the DC Superhero Boys what happened, and they had the same situations with their enemies, except Aqualad, who just had bad luck with his neighbor's lost cat. Meanwhile, all the villains were at the Legion of Doom, led by Lex Luthor, and with the newly discovered amulet of Sithona, he had a plan to rid the world of all superheroes, requiring assistance from the other villains. The gals tried figuring it out, and their one clue was Sithona. Kara knew her, but believed it was only a myth. Lex's scheme, however, worked. The DC Hero Boys plus Katana and Blue Beetle were taken to the Phantom Zone. The Jessica Cruz Green Lantern spotted Hawkman's mace, whereas Zatanna found a strange object, revealed to be Kryptonian, having Kara ask Clark. It looked like he didn't believe her, yet only said that to dismiss his cousin as he contacted an unknown caller that Kara knows about the Phantom Zone. Following a checkup on the trapped heroes and a brief flashback of Wonder Woman and her mom, the DC Hero Girls traveled to the Fortress of Solitude. There, they were greeted by an army of Superman robots, and Kara found the Kryptonian crystals. After defeating the bots, the real Superman arrived, along with Batman, Aquaman, and the John Stewart Green Lantern. They all fight, minus Zatanna and Aquaman, as the former was crushing on the latter. Wendy ends the brawl by seemingly surrendering the crystals and trusting the Justice League. Not many heroes were moved from Earth, as the villains were happy. Sithona appeared as a ghost to chat with Lex. She sought her physical form, and Lex assures her she'll get it. Still upset about Diana choosing the JL over the DC SHG, and upon leaving, she got text from an anonymous user, and Barbara revealed that she got the crystals. Batman sent the texts, and Wendy accepted a temporary position in the League. The other gals saw Jor-El's message about Sithona and her powers, and a warning to the League was necessary before it's too late. Returning to the Titans, Control Freak acknowledged the ratings of the two shows, and the Titans sang a song about how their crossover should go. Resuming the actual feature, the League lost, though Harley let Wendy escape and Superman was put in a kryptonite box. If the DC SHG couldn't have torn apart any further, Barbara stated she and Diana knew Harleen was Harley, and the girls got mad about keeping it a secret, even leading to Zatanna's dark magic again. Lex gave the citizens 24 hours to meet his demands, and even showed his capabilities. Bumblebee got most of the girls together. Harley didn't want the world destroyed, and despite Wendy returning home to face her mom, she was allowed to reunite with her friends. The girls believe Zatanna can travel to the Phantom Zone via dark magic, but she's nervous and Kara flies solo to save Superman. The travel fails as the other girls end up in Jump City, once again meeting the Titans. The two hero groups spend time together, the Legion was under Sathona's hypnosis, and Kara had to either yield or let Superman die. Zatanna got support from Raven, and was able to take her pals to the Phantom Zone and rescue the other heroes so they could beat the Legion. Unfortunately, Supergirl let Zathona possess her, and the girls had one huge scuffle. Kara was fighting the possession by envisioning her friends, the Wicked Goddess was defeated, Zatanna sent the gem away, and the girls celebrated with ice cream. Plus, Harley is part of the team. Turns out the gem holding the TV and shelves was the one from the DC SHG world the entire time, and Zathona was in Control Freak's body too. The Titans played keep away. Raven sent the gem to the Super Friends world, and the Super Friends chose not to send it back. This flick was something, to say the least. I got used to TTG's animation, but it's still cheap, though DC SHG's is good. I liked the main antagonist, Batgirl and Harley's relationship, the Super Friends gag paid off, and the voice acting was satisfactory. That being said, there weren't really any funny jokes. Superman remained a jerk until near the final act. The meta-humor was tiring, and weird knowing Zathona was in Control Freak's body. The song was bad. What amnesia happened to the DC SHG that made them forget the other crossovers with the TTG? And my biggest issue? The title. Not much travel into the multiverse, only like 4 places. And I'd say more DC SHG and less TTG screen time is great, yet it took 50 minutes out of 78 for them to collide. That song doesn't count, resulting in the crossing over being very little. Teen Titans Go and DC Superhero Girls Mayhem in the Multiverse felt more like DC SHG featuring TTG mild multiverse mingle and was a rather confusing experience, leaving me unsure of how I feel. I must give it a question mark. Sorry. Honestly, I'd like a standalone DC Superhero Girls movie, and Teen Titans Go doesn't need any more films. Kids might have fun with it. Nevertheless, there are plenty of superior options so the whole family can be pleased. Want the fiction to spread? Then please like, subscribe, share, and turn on notifications. Don't forget to also comment below and follow me on Instagram for teasers and thumbnail previews of future YouTube videos. Thanks for watching, look forward to seeing you again, and have a good night-o!